Here with Georgia State head coach Greg Frady as the Panthers get ready to open the 2016 season. Coach Frady, team had a winning season last year in the Sun Belt Conference. How do you build on that performance and take another step forward?
Well, every year's a new year, and certainly this year we'll have our own challenges because we lost some guys from last year's team, and this year's team is very unique in it's the only team that's ever been at this time. We return a lot of players from last year, but a lot of those guys were very young, and so they have some experience, but then now they're ready to take the next step to play every day and be a starter. I think they know what to do, and they have some experience, and I do trust them. We just got to let it unfold now and go out and play the games. Right off the bat, Cole Uvula, Devin Vayner, and Bryce Conley will be our weekend rotation, and only Cole has pitched a game at Georgia State. So there's a lot to be learned in these games coming up, but I'm excited. The way we've practiced has been a great preparation and makes me very optimistic and trust that we'll do the things we've been trained to do.
You talked about you do have some veterans returning, led by your kind of trio up the middle, Joey Roach, Justin Jones, Ryan Blanton. Talk about those three and what they bring to the team.
Well, I think in baseball they always say if you're going to be good, you got to be good up the middle defensively. And Joey Roach is he's an all-conference catcher, an academic All-American. He's not only very good physically, but he's extremely smart. We love having Joey. He's a four-year starter. So just having a catcher like that of that magnitude really calms the team. Justin Jones, even though he's been dealing with a little nagging injuries here, still returns as a freshman All-American and as a shortstop. And I think every good Division I team has to have a legitimate shortstop. And we love having him out there. When he's there, he just brings the team so much confidence, calms everything down, and we basically just feed off of knowing that he really solidifies our middle. And then of course Ryan Blanton, he's our spark plug, first team all-conference player last year, and leads off, hits in the middle of the order. I mean, he's a coach's dream. He's smart, he's a great kid, he's a team leader, he brings the energy, he's a good teammate, he's a good influence on everybody around him, and those three guys are absolutely at the heart and soul of who we are as a team.
Finally, who are some of the guys that maybe played not as much last year, but you're looking at to step forward this year?
Well, that's right. Jack Thompson comes to mind immediately. He'll be our starting first baseman. But Jack played a lot last year, and I don't really look at Jack as a newcomer or trying to transition into a role. I think what we're talking about with Jack is just more volume of work, and I'm excited to see Jack over at first base. We have a very interesting dynamic going on in our outfield. We have 5 outfielders that are very good. Blanton will play center field, but 4 other guys will be used in matchups and how they play. Rhett Harper is going to be a starter for us, and he has really taken a step forward. I really like what he's doing. To just tell you the depth of Rhett. Rhett led our team in GPA this fall. He was our academic champion with a 4.25. That is an amazing accomplishment. I think that's the highest GPA I've ever coached of any player. And so he's out there. Luke Leonard has taken a step forward and is going to be out there. Will Johnson has taken a step forward and is going to be out there. And there's others. When you ask as a coach to start calling names, you always feel like, hey, I could just continue on. But when a guy is on a team and he's gone through the Division I season and he has some seasoning and experience, you put a little bit more trust that they're going to know what to do and they can keep their nerves in the right place during game time. And I think those guys will do a great job of that. Finally, what is the personality of this team? Well, that's a good question. The personality of the team so far has been it's been business. It's been a business-like personality. They handle the business. They've shown up every day and given a good day's work. The effort has been there. Attitude has been there. But when you're trying to learn a team's personality and you're trying to see who you really are, only the games will let that emerge. And so I know what they're like out here practicing, but the dynamic that we haven't seen is another motor coach roll up in Panthersville and a team get off and go the other dugout. And the competitive spirit, the intensity, the focus to play in the game, and then the will to win, that all still has to be measured about this team. And I think we have a great assembly of talent, and I like how the guys have prepared, and I like where we are, but our personality will be measured when the games start.
Thank you. Here with sophomore outfielder Rhett Harper. Rhett, you've got some playing time last year as a freshman, now taking on a more prominent role this season. What did you learn from your experience last year, and especially from playing with some veteran guys like Joey Roach and Ryan Blanton?
I think that the difference from high school ball coming to college is just the speed of the game. Just that it's a tough game on the mental aspects, and Joey and Ryan were always there to pick up the freshmen if they're having a tough game or anything. Just learn to be confident in yourself and just let your talent play.
How have you improved as a player and as a hitter?
I think that with the coaches helps. I think I've improved being more polished as a player, as a hitter, and more as an outfielder with Coach Frady being out there with us, and just being more confident and being just trying to live within myself.
What can fans expect to see from this team, and particularly from this offense?
I think fans will be very pleased with our offensive game. I think we have a lot more weapons this year with the addition to Will Kilgore at second. We lost a big part with Matt Rose, but I think we're still going to have the offensive power that the fans would like to see. And I think we're going to make a little run at the championship this year.
Thank you.